Jai.
Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotra Shashiman Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasi Goswami Maharaj Ki
Jai.
Ananda Godi Vaishnavanda Ki
Jai.
Acharya Das Thakur Ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत धादरा शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
हृदय गो प्रेमानंदे
Very good.
all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled. Gora. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, conclusion, the perfection of renunciation. And today's verses 71 to 74. Yes?
71, 72.
71, 72, 73, 74. 4 verses. We'll read 71 first. Shraddhavan anasuyascha shunuyadavi yo naraha sobhimukta shubhan logan prapnuyat punya karmanam. Shraddhavan anasuyascha shunuyadavi yo naraha sobhimukta shubhan logan prapnuyat punya karmanam. Shraddhavan anasuyascha शृणुयादपि यो नरः सोऽविमुक्ता शुभान् लोकान् प्राप्नुयात् पुण्यकर्मणाम्. Yes, Mataji.
Vasudevaya. Shraddhavan anasupyasya yadaviyo naraha so'vimuktaha shubham lokan prapnuyat punyakarmanam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shraddhavan, faithful, anasuyacha, and not envious, shunyad, dasya, abhi, certainly, yahu, nara, man, swabhi, he also, muktaha, being liberated, shubhan, auspicious, logan, planets, prapniyat, attains punyakarmanam of the past. And one who listens with faith and without envy becomes free from sinful reaction and attains to planets where the pious dwell. Verse 72. Kachidedachudam partha tvayekagrena chedasa kachit ajnana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. Kachit edachudam partha tvayekagrena chedasa कचिदज्ञानसम्मोहा प्रणष्टस्ते धनञ्जया. कचिदेतच्छ्रुतं पार्थ त्वयैकाग्रेण चेतसा कचिदज्ञानसम्मोहा प्रणष्टस्ते धनञ्जया. Yes, Mataji.
Vasudevaya. Kachidedasutam tvayaikagrena chedasa kachidajnanasammoha pranashtasve dhananjaya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Kachit, whether either this Shrudam here, Partha or son of Prudha, Tvaya by you, Ekagrena with full attention, Chedasa by the mind, Kajit whether Ajnana ignorant, Samoha illusion, Pranashtha dispelled, Te of you, Dhananjaya or conqueror of wealth, Arjuna. O conqueror of wealth, Arjuna, have you heard this attentively with your mind? And are your illusions and ignorance now dispelled? Verse number 73. Arjuna Vacha Nashto Moha Smritir Labdha Tvat Prasadan Mayachyuda Sidosmi Gata Sandeha Karishye Vajanam Tava. Arjuna Vacha Nashto Moha Smritir Labdha Tvat Prasadan Mayachyuda Sidosmi Gata Sandeha Karishye Vajanam Tava. Arjuna Vacha नष्टो मोहा स्मृतिर्लब्धा त्वत्प्रसादा मयाच्युता स्थितोऽस्मि गतसन्देहा करिष्ये वचनं तव. हरे कृष्ण. Yes, Babaji.
अर्जुन उवाच नष्टो मोहस्य तत्त्वप्रसाद मया च्युता स्थितोऽस्मि गतसन्देहः करिष्ये वचनं तव. हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Arjuna Vacha. Arjuna said, Nashta dispelled, Moha illusion, Smriti memory, Labda regained, Tvat Prasadat by your mercy, Maya by me, Achyuta or infallible Krishna, Sthida situated, Asmi I am, Gada removed, Sandeha all doubts, Karishye I shall execute, Vachanam order, Tava your. Arjuna said, My dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy, and am now firm and free from doubt, and am prepared to act according to your instructions. Verse number 74. Sanjaya Vacha Ityaham Vasudevasya Parthasya cha Mahatmanaha Sammadam Imam Ashausham Albhudam Romaharshanam. संजय उवाच इत्यहं वासुदेवस्य पार्थस्य च महात्मनः सम्मादम् इमम् अश्रौषम् अद्भुतं रोमहर्षणम्. संजय उवाच इत्यहं वासुदेवस्य पार्थस्य च महात्मनः सम्मादम् इमम् अश्रौषम् अद्भुतं रोमहर्षणम्. Yes, Mataji.
वासुदेवाय इत्यहं वासुदेवस्य पार्थस्य च महात्मना संवादमिम श्रौषम् अद्भुतं रोमहर्षणम्.
सम्मादम् इमम् अश्रौषम् सम्मादम् इमम् अश्रौषम्
इव अश्रौष अद्भुतं रोमहर्षणम्. हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपगदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च. हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगल्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्दा राधा कान्दा नमस्तुते. तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुदे देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिधि नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. श्रद्धावान् अनसूयश्च शृणुयादपि यो नरः सोऽभिमुक्ता शुभान् लोकान् प्राप्नुयात् पुण्यकर्मणाम्. And one who listens with faith and without envy becomes free from sinful reaction and attains to planets where the pious dwell. Hare Krishna. So the glories of reading Bhagavad Gita, studying Bhagavad Gita, preaching Bhagavad Gita, and listening to Bhagavad Gita is very nicely explained by Krishna, starting from verse 67. After imparting the most confidential knowledge by verses 65 and 66, Bhagavad Gita is literally over. Now, as per the Shastras, all the Shastras, all the Puranas, when the main subject matter is explained fully, then the benefits one derives from reading this is always explained. In Puranas, you'll find not only in between also, when one subject, one episode, one pertaining to one devotee, an akhyanam of the devotee, several devotees, spread out various cantos, is explained. Naturally, some benefits of reading this or understanding this, the devotee's interaction with Krishna will be explained. In Bhagavad Gita also, various subjects after say Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, when that subject matter is over, the benefits of reading this is also explained. Now the Bhagavad Gita whole is over, the whole of the subject of Bhagavad Gita dealing with various yogas and various principal subjects like Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Karma and Kala, Kala and Karma. This is explicitly what Gita is all about. And after explaining each subject, each principle very thoroughly, Krishna is now imparting the benefit which one derives from reading Bhagavad Gita. First of all, it starts with to whom this Bhagavad Gita should not be explained or Bhagavad Gita should not be taught. That's given in verse 67, when Krishna very clearly says that idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya gadajana na cha shushave vakyam na cho yomam abhyasuyadi. One who is not ascetic, no austerity is not there, taba is missing, engaged mostly in sense gratification, no control over senses and mind. To such persons, it's a waste to preach Bhagavad Gita because he will not be interested at all. A materialistic person, even if you explain the spiritual subject very nicely, he will have no interest because he's totally into sense gratification, accepting body as all in all, not refusing to understand that we are not bodies but souls, although theoretically he may explain or he may accept, but practically he is so much indulging in senses that he has no actual interest, real interest to study Bhagavad Gita or any, for that matter, any scriptural science. So to such persons, the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is denied. Now, next comes devotees, general devotees. If they are not devotee, should not be explained. He may have control of senses and mind, but he is not a devotee means should not be explained. And even if he is a devotee, if he is not interested in listening or engaging in devotional service, which is ultimately what one should do after understanding Bhagavad Gita, if he is not interested in rendering devotional service, he should also not be explained this Bhagavad Gita. And finally, the one who is envious, who is very envious of Krishna, He should definitely not be explaining the Bhagavad Gita. So only a non-envious ascetic devotee who is willing to listen and willing to render devotion service is a person who is qualified to learn the subject of Bhagavad Gita. So we can say in almost every chapter we can see that Krishna could be understood only by devotion only, and only devotees can understand Krishna. So devotion is given the primary place, primary one. He is about everyone. So then Krishna explains, one who explains the science which I have taught you. So for example, you are preaching it now. Yeda paramam guhyam bhakteshu abhidasyadi. Bhaktim mai parang kritva. How he should explain? By having full of devotion to Krishna. Only person who is having full devotion to Krishna, after entering everything to Krishna, entering devotion to Krishna, only such person reaching a very pure state, he is only eligible to explain or teach Bhagavad Gita, and that too to a devotee. Idam yaida paramam guhyam mad bhakteshu adidasyadi. Unto the devotees. Who should explain? One person who has param bhakti. So a teacher is having a supreme devotion. So Krishna first places the person who is teaching Bhagavad Gita. And he says, Nacha tasman manisheshu kaschin me prayagritama bhavida nacha me tasmat anya prayadro bhuvi. There is no one in this whole world who is more dearer to me than that person who is pure devotee, who is explaining Bhagavad Gita to other devotees. He is not wasting time by teaching to everyone who is not a devotee. Of course, in the beginning, of course, that is coming in 71. Everybody may not be devotees in the first place. But after some time, we can make out who is in more interest, who has got a genuine interest. Only to that person, we should start explaining deeply the science of Bhagavad Gita. So, the most glorified person is a person, pure devotee of Krishna, who is preaching or teaching Bhagavad Gita. The next one is Adeshade Chayamam Dharmyam Sammadamavayoho Jnana Yajnena Tenaham Ishtasyan Vidimemani. One who studies Bhagavad Gita under tutelage of a spiritual master, one who studies very seriously, very sincerely, following each and every instruction contained in the Shastra. Otherwise, there is no point in reading Bhagavad Gita or understanding Bhagavad Gita unless you are prepared and willing to execute the instructions 100% word for word. Full benefits of Bhagavad Gita will not accrue to him. So the second person is the one who is totally dedicated to study of Bhagavad Gita, who seriously and sincerely understands instructions and executes it without any hesitation. Such a person is also very dear to me because he is reading Bhagavad Gita is actually a worship of Krishna only. You can worship Krishna by reading Bhagavad Gita and acquiring knowledge gathered in contained in Bhagavad Gita. And this was the third type in the scale, bit lower down. Shraddhavan Anasuyascha. One person who is not very capable of teaching, one who is not very able to make a very intelligent study of Bhagavad Gita. Such a person also is not barred from understanding Bhagavad Gita and taking the benefit also. But he should have two qualifications. Shraddhavan, he should have faith, total faith in Krishna and total faith in the spiritual master. Yasya deve parad bhakti yada deve tada guru. Tasyeva kridahi artha prakashande mahatmanaha. So Shraddha, one should have total faith in Krishna and total faith in spiritual master also. Such a person, although he may not be very intelligent, he may not have the necessary qualification to treat a process explained in Bhagavad Gita, various yogas, karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga. Such a person also, if he is willing to listen, he is also getting benefits. In verse 26 of 13th chapter also, you can find Anye. Anye means those who are not able to engage himself in the various processes of karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga. Anye. Tu eva majananda, who is not able to understand this. Shrutan ebhya anyebhya vasade. But he is listening to persons who are masters in this yoga. What happens? Tebi chadrindeva shrutim mrutim shrudiparana. Tebi cha atirandeva mrutyum. He also can cross an ocean of nescience because he shrudiparana is very keen in listening. So listening is given much importance. Listening is what matters. Various places in Bhagavad Gita as well as in other shastras also. Listening, liberation through sound. It is given in shastras. So the person who is non-envious and very having strong faith, he can also he also Shubhan Logan Prapniyat Shubhan Logan. He can enter the planets where the pious people dwell, where the rishis dwell. Siddhalogas, Brahmaloka, even Dhruvaloka also can go. And slowly from there he can further progress and ultimately break this Mrityu, the cycle of BODD, which is given 13.26. So that is a benefit of teaching, studying, and hearing the glories of Bhagavad Gita. And then finally, last verse spoken by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is asking Arjuna, Kajit Shudam Partha Egagrena Chedasa. Egagra. Mana Indriya Egagra Param Tabaha. Mahabharam says, Mana Indriya Ekagra Param Tabaha. The most austerity is concentration of your mind and senses. So, if you are in a study room, in a classroom, you should have total concentration on whatever that is being spoken by the teacher. Yes. So, many places also Krishna also speaks of. 7th chapter, Vayasakta mana partha yogam yuddham janmadashai asakta. In 12th verse also you will find asakta. Asakta means should be totally into it without any deviation. So Krishna is asking, that's the real duty of spiritual master. Finally, should ask student or the disciple whether you have listened thoroughly with full concentration on whatever that is spoken by me. Kajit Shudam Partha tu ekagrena chedasa. So, you'll find that this is a real spiritual master. Spiritual master should see that students have no doubts at all on the subject after he explains the whole everything. He should be willing to clear all the doubts that the students or the disciple may have during the course of this study. In the beginning, everyone may not be devotees. There may be different reasons for listening to Bhagavad Gita or enrolling in a class which is teaching Bhagavad Gita. But slowly, due course of time, as the student progresses, he should be more and more serious. He should have more devotion to Krishna and slowly follow the instructions of the spiritual master so that he derives maximum benefit. He becomes perfect. So that is the intention of and desire of the spiritual master. So he will be focusing on each and every student and ask whether you listen clearly, any doubts you have. If so, then Kashit Jnana Samhom, because the beginning Arjuna had Jnana. Samoha was also delusion, was a Ajnana or Samoha due to Ajnana. Delusion is an account of Ajnana only. Kashit Ajnana Samhoha Pranashaste has it been dispelled, has been destroyed, completely eradicated. So as a true spiritual master, Krishna is raising these questions to Arjuna with the intention that if still you are not understood fully whole subject or any part of the subject, I am willing to explain it again and again till you understand. So see, it's the compassion Krishna is having. So much compassion. Srila Prabhupada was also like that. His disciples say that if you don't understand any subject, Prabhupada will explain it for hours, for days together, for weeks together, till this disciple understands. Even a single disciple or a single student should not be left. Or should not be left ignorant after explaining Bhagavad Gita. He should be clear everything. All his doubts should be dispelled. All his misapprehensions and apprehensions should be dispelled. That is the duty of spiritual master. So Arjuna, like a true disciple, is explaining. Nashto moha, he is replying, and Nashto moha smriti labda Tvat prasada mayachuda stidosmi gada sandeha karishe vajanam dava. Yes, yes, Krishna. Now all my doubts, my delusion have been completely destroyed. What is delusion? Delusion is perverted knowledge. Because of perverted knowledge, accepting yourself as a body and enjoying with senses as the prime object of life, I've been doing that. And I'm considering my body to be myself, the expansions of my body, my wife, my children, my relatives, everyone to be mine, me and mine. Aham mamedi. Aham mamedi is a first step, is a hallmark of a totally conditioned soul. So totally bound by Prakriti, by his gunas. And then a next step of another jnana is that some devas can protect me, some devas can give me all the benefits. Kame se jnana prabhadyandi anya devada. Because Vedas also explain giving so many yajnas, perpetuating devas like Indra, Agni, Vayu. So many yajnas are there. So one thinks that if we can appease these devas, demigods, then his life will be perfect. He'll be very, very happy. And then next, the third jnana is the last snare of Maya, thinking that he's one and same with the Supreme. Mayavadi say that there is a Supreme consciousness, and aligning one's consciousness Supreme, which is called Sayujya, is a height of perfection, is height of realization. And how you got born with Prakriti? If there is only one Brahman, it's only one single universal soul, how come the soul? Then we'll say it's because of ignorance. And who has become ignorant then? The soul, the universal consciousness has become ignorant. So that means Prakriti is more powerful than the Parabrahman, the Niragara, Nirguna, Nirvishesha Parabrahman. And he should be subservient to Prakriti only. Why you should be come under the grip of Prakriti? Due to Ajnana. So who is having Ajnana? Who is suffering this Ajnana? Account of that, one is bewildered, deluded. So that is nonsense. Here Krishna is being addressed as Achyuta. Krishna is a supreme soul, and we are souls also, part of his souls. Only the parts have fallen, not the whole. Only jivas who are amshas, sheshas. Ramanuja will shesha and sheshi. Sheshi means the supreme Parabrahman. Shesha means parts of Parabrahman, which is the souls. The souls have a tendency to fall because sometimes he will be bewildered by the Prakriti, the glittering Prakriti of Krishna, which is also very attractive, deluding, the deluding energy. Srimad Bhagavatam explains that Yaya Samohido Jiva Atmanam Trigunatmanam. Deluded by the illusion, the Prakriti, the Jiva considers himself to be a product of nature. When you consider yourself a product of nature, it means when you identify yourself with body, naturally you fall down. But Krishna has not fallen down. Krishna is always Achyuta. Only Chudi has come to the Jivas only. So that has now been completely dispelled. And then Smriti Labdha. Now I really understand myself to be a Kshetrajna, one who is a knower of Kshetra. Now I understand that Kshetra is the field of activities, body. I am different from body. I am Kshetrajna. Because I am not thorough knowledge of Prakriti is there. And not only of Prakriti, the possessor of both energies, that is Supreme Parabrahman Krishna. I have understood Krishna to be most compassionate, full of all six opulences. The one who is the creator, the maintainer, and the destroyer. One who is the best friend, one who is the sole proprietor of all the universes. One who is enjoyer of all the yajnas. And one who is the most compassionate friend of his fallen jivas. That is Vasudeva, that's Krishna only. And because of your mercy, Krishna, all my doubts have been smashed and I've regained my real position. My constitutional position has been attained only due to your costless mercy. And because of that, Siddhosmi Gada Sandeha, I have no more doubts and I'm not going to fall again. Once you understand Krishna perfectly, once you understand yourself and the relationship with Krishna, then there is no question of again falling down. Evam punarmoham yasasi, na punarmoham yasasi, Krishna says in 4.35. Yet nyatva na punarmoham evam yasasi, Pandava. Again you not fall down. Because having known Krishna, you have known everything. So that means that person is Siddhas, Siddhosmi. I'm in steady, Siddhagra, Siddha Prajna. My intelligence is very stable now. Siddhosmi, Gada Sandeha, I think I will destroy. And now what to do? Yes, I will do whatever you instruct me. I know you have a goal, an intention in having this vow. So you please instruct me. I'll execute it word for word. Saying this, Arjuna stood up very strongly. He stood up with the Gandhi in his hand, ready to execute the orders of Shri Krishna, and which he did for the next 18 days. Whatever Krishna instructed, Arjuna followed meticulously. He did not do it on his own. Verse 58, Krishna says that if you are declining my protection, adachit ahankara nashoshasi vinashasi yad ahankaramashritya nyayolsya idi manyase mitesha vyavasayaste pragadip swam niyokshasi pragadip twam niyokshasi. If you say that I am not going to do battle, I am not engaging myself in war because of ahankara, because I know what is best for me, that kind of determination will not last long. Because once a fight starts, you'll start fighting on account of your guna because you are a Kshatriya. But it is better to act and under my instruction rather than following your gunas. So Krishna's Arjuna says very simply, I'll abide by instructions only, not by my own intentions or my knowledge based on my gunas. No. So there ends Arjuna. And then last 5 verses, Sanjay is explaining the glories of Bhagavad Gita. He is ending it. Glories of persons who have spoken. Sanjay says, Ityaham Vasudevasya Patasya cha Mahatmana Sammadam Imam Ashrausham Albudam Romaharshanam. Romaharshanam means hair standing on it. Here in this Bhagavad Gita, so much bliss, so much ecstasy Sanjay is having. So explaining Romaharshanam. My hairs are standing on end. Why? Because I'm very, very fortunate, very, very fortunate to listen to the Nectarian instructions by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and one who is listening perfectly. The Mahatma, he is a Mahatma. Arjuna is a Mahatma. And Ramanuja says, one who is a Mahatma, one who is very, very intelligent. One is supremely intelligent. And who is supremely intelligent? One who has resorted to the lotus feet of Krishna. One who has resorted to lotus feet of Krishna is Mahatma, nobody else. Bhamanasu kaunteya devim pragrimashidaha. That is Mahatma. One has resorted to lotus feet of Krishna, is the supreme intelligent, and he is Mahatma. No one else. By error, we call so many persons a Mahatma, but none of them are actually Mahatmas. Mahatma is a person who are totally surrendered to Krishna. That's why within our knowledge, Srila Prabhupada is the greatest Mahatma. And because of his mercy, we are all here. We're trying to understand Bhagavad Gita by his causeless mercy and causeless mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, and Krishna. So let's all pray for their blessings, their causeless mercy, so that we can perfect ourselves by meticulous study of Bhagavad Gita and executing instructions contained in it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So you can render नरसिंह कीर्तन माता जी,
अदे उसे
नरसिंह कीर्तन पाड़िकड़ो। नमस्ते नर नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
बोलते
प्रह्लादलाददायिने
प्रभात
हिरण्याकाशे पूर्वशः शिलटङ्गां नकालाये तो न सिंहा परतो न सिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो न सिंहा बाहे न सिंहो हृदये न सिंहो नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरे नखम् अल्बुदशृङ्गादलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशवधृदा नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जनसिंहदे जय नरसिंहदे जनसिंहदे जयो नरसिंहदे जयो नरसिंहदे जयो नरसिंहदे जयो नरहरि जयो नरहरि जयो नरहरि जयो नरहरि जयो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जयो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जयो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
लक्ष्मी नारायण जय लक्ष्मी नारायण लक्ष्मी नारायण जय लक्ष्मी नारायण
जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद
जय
महाराज
प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा
गौर हरि बोल हरि
हरि बोल
बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
शुद्ध भक्ति विनाशकारी श्री नरसिंह देव भगवान की
जय
वैष्णव भक्ति शेष प्रणाम महाराज की
जय
गंभीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं कृष्णं भद्रं मृत्युमुमाम्यहम् श्रीनरसिंहा जय नरसिंहा जय जय श्रीनरसिंहा प्रहलादेश जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मभृंगा
जय जय
नमो नमस्ते तुभ्यं पुरुषाय महात्मने जय अल्पसिंहाय ब्रह्मणे परमात्मने कृष्ण नरसिंह भगवान की वैष्णव भक्त श्रेष्ठ प्रणाम महाराज की मैं भोग प्रेमानंदी
महाराज की जय
थैंक यू वेरी मच वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनन्तकोटि वैष्णव